Look at this. Why does his hood do that? What the hell? This fucking game has such an issue with the hood. He never wants to keep it on during cutscenes. He always wants to take it off when he's looking at people's portraits. Now the fucking beak doesn't even want to stay in beak shape when he's up on a ledge like that, up on the viewpoint. Why?
Will you send this to England for me?
Aye. The ship leaves tomorrow.
Caroline Scott Kenway, Hawkins Lane, Bristol.
That's really cool. We always got to see that cutscene of him giving the letter to the assassin here, but we never got to know what was in the letter until the remake here. So that's awesome that we actually got to see him write the thing and hear what was in it. And look at that, the fucking hood came off again, so I gotta put it back up. Now, I heard Rogero Ferraro was recast, and that's probably because this was a tailing mission and they reworked the tailing mission, so we're no longer gonna hear Ezio's voice from Roger Craig Smith. There he is. So he's just standing around like a drunk instead of walking through the city this time, shit-talking Kingston and how much better Firenze looks, or whatever he said, or Roma. He was not drunk in the original.
Am I missing something?
Get up the wall, prick! What are you fucking doing? You're gonna get detected! Why is this wall unclimbable? What the fuck? That's the most anticlimactic thing this remake has done. Tailing Roger Craig Smith as he shits all over how fucking shitty this town is. It was so funny back then. Now you just shortly follow this recast fucking drunk bald prick into an alley and kill him, and then that's it. Yeah, so that's why the guy was recast, because he's not going around being an epic fucking boss, just constantly talking shit on Kingston. He had to be a drunk who walked into an alleyway and narrated what he was doing.
Life, and a short one, as promised.
And what passes as merry to a bully like you?
What the hell?
Ah, Edward. Your final cut is the unkindest. But I am no aimless fount of chaos.
What? This is
For
rewritten.
as long as I have sailed these seas, the love of a woman has always drawn me forward.
What the fuck?
Would that I had seen her again. Just once in this life, however briefly. No hope of that now. Just the chance that I might have was always cause enough. And what of you, Edward? Have you found the peace you seek?
I'm not aiming so high as that. For what's peace? But a confusion between two wars.
You play the stoic. But I know your heart rules you more than you care admit.
You're not wrong.
Then we both know what yearning means.
But I will see my wife again. That's my prize for coming to my senses.
Yes. Good luck to you then.
I fucking hate confessions like that because there's no telling what the hell is going on in the actual canon. I mean, they're really just standing there while Bartolomeo just lays down and dies. But for some reason, the anime shows you this. The anime shows you like a fucking artistic depiction of like what some random Ubisoft writer thought would have been cool. Hey everybody, Future Nathan here, currently editing this footage. I just went through the original cutscene with the original writing between Bartolomeo and Edward, and the conversation they had was completely different. And it's, once again, this game has me questioning which version of these events is canon. Like, I don't even know who the hell I would ask, because I have no idea if it was Darby who wrote that, and it likely wasn't, because not only did he not say anything about this, but the way they rewrote this made it so generic. It's no, like, the scene is no longer about Juno and Aita. It's just about, oh, I could have seen my wife, and that was my one motivation that kept me going. My wife, my wife, my wife. I love my wife. And it's just about Bartolomeo's wife, to keep it as generic as possible for normies. There's no reason to have rewritten that. Just keep it about Aita and Juno being born too early, destroy this body so the Templars don't get me. Like, that shit is mysterious and fucking cool, and it adheres to the lore. At worst, it would just make people want to learn about it and look up shit about it so they can learn more about this series and possibly become more interested in it. It's not going to turn normies off like, ugh, what are they talking about? I don't understand it, so now I'm going to turn the game off. Like, what? That's not going to happen. It would have only had a positive fucking impact, in my opinion, if you just kept the damn lines. Now Anne Bonny's a fucking parkour master too. That's really cool that we get to see her degrade Edward and be a parkour master all in the same remake too. That's really cool.
There's a good view of things from atop that church. I'll go on ahead and take a look.
Don't get her too involved, can we? She's not one of us.
Not yet.
Fine. I'll leave you both to it then. I'll be at the bureau.
That was kind of cool how she said she's not one of us, totally acknowledging that Edward's an assassin. Like, Anne Bonny was smoothly integrated into that cutscene. They even recorded new lines for Rona for that, to make it fit. See, shit like that where there are little changes don't bother me because you can just say the Animus didn't have enough data to load that in back in the day. Shit that does bother me is when the scene is completely different. Like when the assassins aren't actually there when Edward first gets to Tulum. It's just covered in redcoats. Or when they completely rewrite scenes, like when Rogerio Ferraro shows up and he's drunk instead of walking around town shit-talking the place. Stop taking Edward's hood off! Let me get the hood on. I want to fight with the fucking hood on. This game pisses me off. Ubisoft has such a fucking vendetta against assassin iconography. The brand identity is fucking dead. Like, imagine if Transformers suddenly was about robots that didn't transform and the Autobots and Decepticons were nowhere to be fucking seen. Matter of fact, just make the franchise about humans and then have a non-transforming, ambiguous robot show up in, like, the last 5 minutes of a movie or something. Like, that's how fucking stupid this fucking franchise is now. Like, imagine a movie called Transformers, The War of All Time or something, and it's just about the Vietnam War. And a fucking random robot shows up in the last 5 minutes that doesn't transform. Like, that's the amount of assassin iconography that even shows up in these fucking games anymore. You can't have that with this game, obviously, because it's a remake. But they're fucking trying their hardest. You can't even put your hood on, ever. Every time you put it on, the game just finds an excuse to take it off. Every time! And this is what it's like to have conversations with defenders of games like this, like Shadows, online. Like, take this Transformers movie example. People would be on the internet saying, well, it's called The War of All Time. So of course it'll be about humans. It's the war of all time. It has to include other species. Bigot. Like, what the fuck? It's called Transformers! Like, when a game is called Assassin's Creed, you would think it would be about assassins. When's the last time a fucking main release Assassin's Creed has been about assassins? Syndicate! 2015! Origins is about a Magi, Odyssey is about a fucking Spartan warrior, Valhalla is about a Viking, Shadows is about a ninja and a black samurai that doesn't belong, Mirage was a small release so it doesn't count. Now we're gonna get Hexe, which is written by Darby, but what's Ubisoft gonna let him even do? They don't give him creative freedom. Look what happened with Valhalla. The whole fucking game was corporatized slop, and the only things that he was able to do were small little additions to the lore here and there. I fucking hate what they've done to the Anne Bonny character in this. She's an absolute bitch. I don't remember this being a thing in the original game. Oh my god, dude. So if you're using the pistol attack with the pistol swords, you can't fucking dodge anything. You're locked into the triple bullet animation. Fuck that.
Too slow, Shepard.
Take the gun out! Funny, out of ammo, I've been spamming Y on all of these fucking loots, and it still won't let me loot the goddamn things. Look at, give me the bullet! Oh, can't even fucking reload, because this guy's just chasing me. Stop! I can't fucking shoot him! Love having to fucking spam the gun button, because he won't take him out. Take the gun out! What am I gonna spam the button? Take it out! Fuck! Dude, loot the fucking bullets! He won't grab them! It's like, please don't grab the bullets. I want to die. What the fuck, Edward? He's like, I want to get my ass kicked by this massive man with my hood down so I look like a retard. Take the fucking gun out. Like, you're supposed to hold LT and press up on the D-pad. I have to press it twice for him to fucking get it out. Because he just wants to take his useless swords out first. Fuck you! Wait, so you didn't even have to go to the castle to fight him in this game? Or the fort? That's weird. Now his hood's up. Why did that happen in the middle of a marketplace and not the fort? Why did they change that? The fort was so much cooler. Again, which version is canon? I shouldn't be asking this many times.
If I remember right, the bureau is in the south. Rona will be there.
Was that line necessary?